Good boy. You good boyed me at goal. What was it, you?
It won't be me.
No, you did good. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, it won't be me.
No, it was you. He
Me?
good boyed you.
Oh, I thought you meant I good boyed you.
No,
I
no,
thought,
he
no,
good boyed
never
you.
do that. Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying, I would never do that to you.
Prick.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Golf Supply Podcast, episode 29.
We need one of them buttons.
With co-presenter William Barford.
Your first ever podcast was at the Centurion, and you were like, no
It
one.
was,
It was like an
yeah.
introduction.
Yeah. and-
No, when was
We
it? It
did-
was in the bar. Not the bar. It was in.
No, it was Centurion.
Yeah, it was like an intro, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we had to say things we liked about each other.
Yeah, have
I
you
wish
ever-
I could. Can we do that again?
Have you
No,
been
but not
on
the
since?
nice, what we don't like about
Come
each
on, then.
other.
Let's start up
No.
with that.
Have you been
Well,
on since?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, we done one abroad.
Camera.
Cameral.
Yeah.
In that fucking really nice apartment place.
Yeah, tell you what,
That
we
we
can't
didn't
put
stay
you
in.
up here, but you can do a podcast. So
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah. They
No, I
did.
like that though. Let's open up this podcast
No,
since
no,
the.
but
No. You're like co-producer. You don't produce or present this. So fucking
don't
shut
do
your mouth.
anything.
That's true. You don't do much. But we can open up this podcast, Will, with let's say the things that we dislike about each other.
Yeah, can we just
You
do that? Because last time we did this, I've been working for like a week, so I didn't want to be. I didn't know what the right answer was.
Yeah, but now you do. Now you're. How long you
No.
been with us now?
January. 10 months. Fuck.
Nah, it's got to be longer than that.
9.
What?
10 months.
Yeah.
No, it's longer than that.
No, it'd be Cole Buxton shoot was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
10 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Mate, I honestly thought it was...
No. 10 months.
Yeah. 10 months.
Oh, fair one.
So you open up the podcast. Do you tell us what you don't? So we can go individually. You start with me. What do you not like about me, Will? You don't pretend you have to think about it.
Well, why ask to do this?
Yeah, I know.
You're way too much. No, I didn't ask to do it. I just said.
Well, you did ask to do it.
Yeah, you're way too much of a perfectionist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And why is
mental.
that?
On what-
Why
like,
does
what
that
on-
prevent? What does that?
Yeah, I was going to say, on
do
what
to your
topic does
life?
that bug you?
Oh, I just get messages all the time telling me how bad I am at my job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they just or not really?
Just what?
Are they just?
Oh no, they're just probably yeah. Half the time it's
And you've always
Makes
got an answer,
sense.
though. Like, I texted you the other day saying, I hate your recent camera work, or I hate the entire
Yeah.
Celtic Manor video.
yeah, I get that a lot.
Mm.
I'm used to it.
I just texted the other day saying, I hate your camera work in Celtic Manor.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was like Bill. It was like 3 of us playing. Me, Ash, and Bill were on.
Why was Bill? Oh,
Bill's in every
sorry.
single frame.
That's on Bill.
Yeah. No, it's on you.
Yeah, it is.
What would you prefer me to be like though? So if I'm not like that,
Like,
if no one
no,
said it,
but that's also a positive.
no one said
you say it
anything-
as it is. I know you. If you're gonna say, you're not gonna say. Well, you probably would say something behind my back, but you both said.
you
okay,
wish he
so
was
it's okay.
like, you know, the internet Invitational watching earlier, where like it's fucking all over. You wish we would just allow that, didn't you? Just
No,
like, whoa.
No, because that's all. No, because that's terrible. Can't be proud of that.
no, I agree. And what about Westy? What do you not like about Westy?
Oh, when he's playing bad, he takes it out on me.
No, but that was your fault.
It wasn't my fault at all.
Well, for reasons why we can't discuss.
It's your fault. You flicked the water on the lens. You did that.
I didn't kick off about that.
If I just ignored
It was funny how Ash went on about the lens, and you, what did what?
No, what annoyed? I disagreed with you going. You've seen the fucking ball down. You should know where it is because it is a bit hard to unless he.
And I was on the
And
exact
it's
line.
over a
I
hill,
just-
so I disagreed with that.
Yeah,
The part of the
that's
video which
ridiculous.
isn't out yet that you guys are going to see, which pissed me off, was
Well, actually, piss you off.
there's people standing behind me, and yeah, it pisses me off. Like, do you know how long it honestly took? 35 minutes to
It
play
was-
that hole.
I know.
No, but it's only this bit's only
Yeah.
funny because you think the water was already on there. The water
It
actually went
wasn't.
on the lens.
It was
when I
never
took a
on it.
practice swing, it come up from
It
the
was
thing.
literally like as I went to get behind
And that's
him,
why
he
we
took
were
a practice
laughing.
swing and it flicked all over
Because
the lens.
you were
So
going-
then I could only get it off then. I
And
couldn't do it before.
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
And at
then.
the
Yeah.
time, I
it
would
was
never.
like-
And for
I
that,
just,
and for that, I apologise.
I just thought it was
Right.
funnier going like. But I knew the whole time. I took a practice swing, and from the rough, the water went on the lens, and he was like, "I can't
Right.
get it off."
Well, but
And
do
it
you
was
know-
like greasy water. It wouldn't come off. It was really
But do you know,
weird.
it's like that scenario there. I react like that because it's like the boy who
No,
cried.
yeah, that's completely fair enough.
It's
If
the
you've
boy who
got-
cried wolf.
If
It's that type of thing. It's because we are constantly saying to you, "Come on, Will. Come on, Will. We'll turn the camera on. Come on, Will." So then when I see you wiping the camera lens when Wes is about to hit his shot, I instantly think, "Well, Will's been doing fuck all for the last 7 minutes whilst we've been looking for this ball. Why could this not all be done then?"
yeah, no, that's fair enough. If you thought it was, but it wasn't. It only just went on then.
Right.
Ball was pin eye right.
It was. Well,
Guy was looking 40 foot deep.
That was the start of the end, really.
But no, we brought it back. Great video, actually.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
No, it's a
I
fucking
like
good
that.
video. Where's the absolute chip-in ski? Unbelievable.
Yeah,
At
needed.
such a clutch moment.
It was a
as
big
well.
moment. It wouldn't have been as good
So
if it was
good.
like anywhere else, would it?
No. But anyway, like we said, welcome back to the GolfBidder podcast. This is episode 29. Thank you to everyone who tunes in, and thank you to our headline sponsors of this podcast, Golf Travel Centre and GolfBidder. All of the other sponsors as well, Unibet, Rect, Manners. We thank you. We've got quite a bit to talk about in this podcast. We've got obviously the recent internet invitational that's been posted. I might have to take a little bit of a backseat. I've personally just watched like 30 minutes of it then. These boys are a bit more locked in on that, so I'm not as well versed. We've got a little bit to chat about. I've got on here some stuff to talk to Wilbur about. We've got our recent Ballers episode with the four brothers, our GSGC Autumn-Winter collection, which will be coming out very, very soon. New PXG clubs that we have tried, tested, and are in the bag. We'll touch on them as well. We've, of course, got our GolfBidder picks of the week. But let's open it up with Wilbur whilst we was on the topic of Will. He's gone full-time with the Golf Supply now.
I have, yeah.
No longer on the golf range.
But then just fucked off to Australia for a month straight away.
Yeah.
Imagine that, starting a job and then first
Starting a
month
job.
just
Yeah.
going straight away.
Can happen.
Say your thoughts, feelings.
It's good. It's exciting. I did it. Those who didn't know, I worked on the driving range, and picking. In the summer, it's a good job. You're out in the sun, t-shirt and shorts. But in the winter, it's the worst thing ever. You're just rolling around in mud. So, yep, I'm going full time. There's not much more to say, really.
Lovely, thanks for that, Will.
That's all right, mate.
What about your first time playing on camera a couple of weeks back?
Yeah.
I like the comments on that video. There's quite a few good comments on that video. Did you find it hard?
to play. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
You thought just play your golf, and then
You just
was gonna
play
be a
golf,
camera
right?
behind you.
But it's not. It's so like fast paced. You have to get out, go. And
No
like,
thought process.
We were talking about it earlier. Like, I play my best golf when I'm like just locked in and like I'm not really like fucking about. I like taking it seriously, but you can't really do that when you're playing.
Especially not
On
that
camera.
format. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like a really bad video for it.
And that's like intentionally trying to be arses to each other almost.
Yeah, I knew it.
Like and be like quick. No, but it's like all of you.
Yeah, no.
Like as soon
it's
as you're like
fast-paced,
the
it's
weak
really
link, the other
fast-paced.
two, especially in an odd number, the other two will get. Because we found it, the OG followers will know that when we done it with me, Ash and George, you didn't want to be the weak link because then you would get 2v1. So you have to then recover,
Yeah.
and then someone else becomes the weak link.
Yeah,
Your
you
opening
just got
tee
hide.
shot was so good as well.
So bad.
I
yeah.
love that.
Almost missed the ball.
Just a hybrid shank nearly out of bounds down
Toe,
the
is it
right.
toe shank, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, boys, GSGC Overseas is confirmed. We have got La Cala resort in the beautiful Costa del Sol, Español, locked in. 2 nights, 3 rounds of golf, playing each of the 3 amazing golf courses on site at La Cala. You've got buggies included, breakfast included, transfers included. It is a typical Golf Supply tournament trip, so there is going to be some epic prizes on offer as well. There's 30 spaces available on this trip, and currently inside the golf club, 21 have already been taken. So, let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's £549 per person, and then you need to book your flights. Reiterate those dates, 28th of February to the 2nd of March. Big Español tournament in the spring sunshine. If you are interested in this, there's a link in the description to this podcast with a form. Fill the form out, and once it's sold out, it is sold out. 30 of us on that plane to Spain. We hopefully see some of you there. Let's get back to the podcast.
That's impressive with a hybrid as well. It's like hit
I
that shot
know.
with a hybrid.
That's my safe club.
Yeah.
You're like the Duke.
Duke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers. Will.
Cheers, Will. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you.
Right, boys, then. Internet invitation. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
Loads of new characters in there that no one had seen before.
Yeah,
You've just
no.
mentioned one.
The best character in the world. I've already asked to get him on the channel. He's my favourite bloke ever.
The Duke.
I
The
find it a
Duke.
bit annoying
The
people
Duke.
like that, but
Is
like
he
it's
the
good
one
in
who was
small
on the- is he
doses.
the one who was on the tee that
Older guy of like the
they point was saying he might employ.
yeah, he's like cool like in small doses.
Where did they find him? I
You
think
couldn't.
they picked
You
him
couldn't
off the
watch that
street.
long form though. You couldn't. You
I
would get-
could
No, you
watch him all
couldn't.
day.
You
He's
couldn't.
hilarious. He's hilarious. Everything he does is hilarious.
And just smokes binds.
Yeah. He said he spend his whole paycheck on cigarettes. If he got the millions, 3 years of cigarettes.
3 years.
Yeah, he said that like 300 grand is 3 years of cigarettes sorted.
Yeah, he's a bit too much for me.
Yeah, like short doses, like T-Buck. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
You couldn't watch 18 holes of the
I
Duke.
don't want to
rip
spend
it
the
up.
day with him.
No. Well, we could. You
Who,
said you.
has he got a channel then? Who is this guy?
I have no idea.
No,
I
it's
have no
just
idea
got
where
like
they found
30k
him.
on Instagram. I think like they had to get 48 together, right? So there to really
Scrape the barrel.
scrape the barrel. It's just really scrape the barrel, and the barrel was empty. Was there anything below the barrel?
So is
But
it
no.
finished now?
No.
No.
It's going on for. I think there's 5 or 6.
So it starts at 48.
fucking hell, okay.
2 teams of 24, which we saw.
Yeah.
Then 1 team of 24 get eliminated.
Yeah.
Then it's going to go into 2 teams of 12. 1 team of 12 is getting eliminated, and it's going down until there was 6 people left, and 3 people are going to split the million between them.
Yeah.
Oh. Why can't there be one winner for all of it?
Don't know.
That'd be better, surely. 3 then goes into a sudden
I'd
death,
like
you're playing
that,
for the
yeah.
million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Why split it?
But then they're releasing it like every 2 or 3 days. I guess giving people a chance.
It's
It's
good.
3.5 hours a pop.
Yeah.
I've got through episode 1 and I'm an hour into episode 2. You say you finished episode 2,
Yeah, I
right?
finished episode 2.
Was it good?
The first one was more like entertaining.
Let's talk about Luke KWON.
Luke KWON.
Your opinion.
I like Luke KWON. I like his channel, so I was kind of on his side. I don't know who all the Barstool blokes are that were having a go at him.
I think they're like ice hockey guys, ex-ice hockey.
Yeah, that guy at the lunch just saying he hates him. It's just
Chiquitas.
I see the clip of that on Instagram. That bloke's
You don't
a prick.
hate him.
But you've not seen the full. Guess what? It's on and
Yeah, but
on.
that
on.
bloke's just a prick.
He's like,
Yeah,
get
he
some
just-
food, Luke. Get it, and it goes on, and then it's like, no, it gets really awkward.
Yeah, but not fair play to because if that was me in that situation, I'd have went fucking for the bloke's head. But I understand why the people were pissed off because Luke's turned up now playing for $1 million and it's a team event. So did the team that he's on end up losing and not going through? Do we know that?
I
not?
know. Yeah, they lost.
They lost.
Yeah.
How many points did they lose by?
That's what he was
Like,
saying.
2.
Yeah, so it's
But
completely
he wasn't confirmed to win.
Yeah.
no. But you've given
They were-
away the point.
They were
Yeah,
8-4
yeah,
down on
no.
day 1. So the point is, like, they'd have been 7-5. He was probably going to win, but
Yeah, I mean, I understand that from his teammates' side that he hasn't worked on. That'd be very frustrating because you are playing for £1 million.
Yeah.
The way that everyone that I've just seen watching there, it's just a bit overkill in it.
yeah.
But I know it's edited in whatever way they want to portray it to make it look more dramatic than what it was, but Luke has got a little bit of a bad attitude with stuff like that.
He could have dealt with it better.
He's
Yeah,
not
He
sure.
could have
Yeah.
just said he was really sorry.
Boys,
but like,
I'm so sorry.
he didn't
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
did
he
he?
didn't.
He does. The problem with he just doesn't care, does he? He's
No.
always been
He's
a bit
about,
like.
he says it on his own channel. Like he's like, I don't care about golf. It's just his job. Like he has to rock up and play golf, which fair enough. Like,
But that's what a good person speaks like. Like, it's just because he's so talented, he has that attitude.
yeah.
He wouldn't have that attitude if he was fighting for his life of like 10 handicap trying to.
no.
Yeah, and I don't think he actually means that. He don't
No, he
like golf.
don't.
He just turns up as his
Yeah,
job.
he's trying to be.
You don't become a pro golfer and play it all the time, and you just don't like it.
But
I
in
don't
that
believe
instance,
that.
we are team Luke.
And he
KWON.
plays with the Taco Boys, and they have like the most fun ever. And he looks like he's
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
himself
But I
and
think
he's
he enjoys that bit more than that. Like pro golf is like his worst nightmare.
Oh, I get that, the
Mm.
pro golf, but he's
Yeah.
not. He's a content creator now.
Yeah.
So like, if I went and played, I would have loved playing it. That looked like it would have been so much fun playing for
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
amount of money.
Yeah,
So
not that he like didn't want to be there, but yeah, I don't know.
But I think he might have felt a bit like I know he knows the good lads, but it doesn't seem like that as close anymore, right? So he's there almost literally by himself because it didn't look like he was really close to anyone, and some of them aren't because like unless they're all pally,
Yeah.
and then he must have felt like he had 24 blokes on him. Like that is awkward. Some blokes
Yeah.
will like he just went. I think he went quiet and tried to do that thing when people like giggle it off, like
Yeah.
hoping people would stop, but they didn't. And you don't like. He probably actually was like, I don't know, genuinely don't know. He's not an angry person, is he? So he's literally trying to laugh it off. I think.
it was overkill. Some people's reactions that I saw, especially that fucking old dude, like
Yeah.
wind your neck in, you prick. That was so rude when
Yeah,
he
it
was
was.
coming in just screaming at him. No
Yeah.
need for that. And on the flip side, I understand. I can see both sides with the. But even when I'm watching it, they kept going on.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
The people that lost their matches, they're almost blaming Luke for losing their
Worked out
matches.
well for Luke though, because he got PGA Tour Instagram highlights. He got Live Golf League Instagram highlights.
Yeah.
He got a lot of love on Instagram.
It's like he died. Everyone's giving like
I know.
tributes.
Yeah.
Like Luke, go on there.
Yeah.
I'd always fall on the side of the guy that's getting picked on, and it looked like in that situation, although he'd
Yeah.
done something wrong.
Outnumbered. Definitely,
Yeah, outnumbered, and there didn't seem to be many people there going,
No one.
cutting some slack. Like it is what it is. It's
That
happened
the
now.
one thing actually that really annoyed me, and they sat down and Bubby was like, "Oh, like sit on our table was cool." It did annoy me a little bit that not one person just stood up and just went,
Boy,
"Right, hang on a minute, just
yeah,
like
chill out now, mate.
not into the rest, like just to that specific guy and just go like, all right, okay, like cool,
Yeah,
all right, like it's
that's what I
happened."
mean.
Guy didn't mean to be asleep.
it's bullying at that point. Like, he's made his mistake, he didn't deal with it very well, and then get on with it. It is so. I just don't like. I didn't like the bits that I've seen. I didn't like all of them blokes on one.
Barstool
on
seems
one
like a
film.
bit like that environment though. It's kind of like they're all like that. Like the haters. What's his name? Kirk.
Yeah.
Like they're all just like.
I think because them like
by the looks of
Chiquitas
it.
are NHL players, aren't they? Like old NHL players.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
Yeah, but it weren't just them there. Like, all right, you've
Yeah,
got
I
these
know- I
Barstool
know what you
guys that
mean,
are
like-
thinking, but where's, like Westy said, where's all the...
But we
where's
may,
all the
not,
good-
we may have just not seen that. Like,
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
might
That-
have been,
you
might
know
have been
what?
cut out.
That's true.
Yeah, well, good point, well presented.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
actually pretty
yeah,
true.
it's-
God
they-
damn.
They're going to put it out how they want
Yeah.
people to see it. But yeah, the way that they've portrayed it, it looks like Luke didn't really give a shit when he was late, which is not going to help the situation. And then it just got dragged on for fucking ages, and he caught some pelters. It would have been sick though if he won his match.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help. He got put 4 down and then had to just, well, they had all been playing. It would have been, I would have loved nothing more than him to win 5 in the bounce by himself.
Yeah, it'd been good.
It was
wouldn't
so
it?
sick.
He's got the ability though. He's such a good golfer.
That's what he said to his
ridiculous.
partner. He said when they got drawn together, he said, just don't worry about turning up
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but that's a prick move as well. Like stuff like I don't like stuff like that.
what did he do?
He was like saying to that PFT, like, yeah, don't worry about turning up tomorrow. He was like,
Yeah,
oh.
he was kind of like condescending
Arrogant,
to PFT
yeah.
as well.
And then he went to him
don't
like,
need
where
it.
do you want me to put this putt? And he was like,
Doesn't
try and put it
matter,
here, but I don't
can't
think
do
you
it.
can do that.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
But is
Didn't
that
do
just because he's
himself
awkward and he's like got everyone on him?
Maybe
He's
a little
just,
bit. When
he's
you're like
just
backs
gone into an
against the
awkward
wall,
mood. Like, yeah.
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him, Luke. Whenever you want. Just
We are
jump on
team.
to-
By the way, I am team Luke. I think
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
in here is team Luke, and that you've made a mistake. Could have dealt with it better, but then you haven't got to fucking absolutely kill the bloke for 5 hours after it.
No.
It is what it is. He was probably just as pissed off that he didn't wake up. Like he would have rather have not
100%,
been in that
yeah.
situation.
Rip it out.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come on our channel.
And we've all slept in.
yourself.
Like I've done it on our most recent
yeah.
video. It's like the easiest thing to do in the world, and especially if he's been travelling, like he's been in different time zones and all this sort of stuff.
We
like
come
it's-
from Norway, apparently. Yeah.
It's very easy to do. Talking about really good golfers, you said that UK's Mr. Finchy, tore it up.
Yeah, he played well, man.
He's just a
And he
good,
just made the cut in the international series event, by the
he's
way,
a good
yesterday.
golfer. Really
Did
good.
he?
First time in a professional, like, big time tournament made the cut.
At what point though should we stop being
Yeah, I know.
surprised by this? He's a professional golfer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is it?
I think just the last couple of years, he's really
Yeah,
like Quest for the Open stuff. He's really tried to.
kicked on.
But I
Yes,
just think it's
he
because
has.
when we think YouTube, we all think, like, if somebody does shoot level par, like, fuck, you are the, whoa, a whole new world.
Yeah.
But, like, he's always been good, hasn't he?
yeah,
Just trending a bit more at the minute.
Yeah, he's going solid at the
Yeah,
minute.
very good.
Playing very,
He's hitting
very
it
well.
so far.
And then the other
Yeah.
American animal out there, who's I think he I think he's arguably the best YouTube golfer. Like I know you got Wesley Bryan.
10 matches, who wins?
He's PGA Tour, so I don't think you can fully class Wesley. Take Wesley out of it because he's a PGA Tour winner.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like you can't really. Do you agree? You can't really include a PGA Tour winner. I know he's a
Nah,
YouTuber now,
yeah.
but he still actively tries to play on the PGA
yeah.
Tour.
Because that's like saying Bryson.
Well, he
It's
just
like,
made a
so-
cut.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
he?
what I
Yeah.
mean. Bryson isn't involved in it. So take him out. Brad Dalkey is a fucking... And I know, listen, he played in the Masters. He was like
yeah.
a very good amateur career. Didn't make it to the tour. So he's got more criteria to tick him as a YouTube golfer now. Doesn't play pro events anymore. Wes still does all of the qualifiers to try and play.
Yeah.
He's playing this weekend. He shot 6 under to make the cut in Hong Kong in the
There you go,
international
yeah.
series.
Yeah, so whereas
Wesley.
as far as I'm aware, Brad Dalkey doesn't play any tournament golf anymore. He's just full-time good.
6 under, man.
And
Yeah, Brad Dalkey's a
Right,
his
so they
own.
played 10 times. What's the ratio?
Who?
Wes and Brad.
What's the
So
format?
It's
Just straight up, let's do...
just
Like
18
4
holes
rounds?
or 4
No,
rounds.
No,
they just play each other 10 times, 5-stroke play, 5 match play. Just some form of ballpark answer.
Anyone could win.
I know the
Depends
conditions.
who, like, just
I think they're both at that level that anyone can win on
Yeah,
their day.
yeah,
It's not like a
their ceiling is just so high.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
they could just, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the
I would say Brad Dalkey's more impressive.
yeah, mate, yeah.
I don't know why. He's
Like,
ruthless, that's why.
He's more impressive.
He's like, it is Hollywood golfer, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
Well,
can be
Wes is
really
just-
bad.
Where's his short
Solid.
games are like filth.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he'll
yeah.
get literally the saying get up and down out of a phone box. That is him. He has got the best hands. Apart from Sevi, obviously, but he's got some serious 15 handicap Sevi. He's got some serious hands. But Brad Dalkey just seems to hit high quality
my
shot after high quality
He
shot
hits
over
it
and
so
over
far.
and over again.
Yeah, in the good major they did where it was like loads of rounds, like everyone got cut after each day. Brad Dalkey shot like I think he shot like a 10 under round some court. Like
He
was ridiculous.
bombs it.
Him and who's the other guy?
Sean.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like the amount of just birdies and eagles that were.
Yeah.
That Sean's pretty good. Just not. It's not as impressive because it's not Hollywood golf.
Yeah,
Mm.
but he's equally as good.
He's a plodder.
on his day.
Brad Dolke's golf looks more impressive than Wes Bryan's. Wes Bryan's is like he doesn't always drive it from what we see anyway.
Yeah.
He sometimes is a little bit erratic. He hits the odd really bad shot. Whereas that Brad, like whenever I've seen him play, he's just like at the flag, at the flag, at the flag, bomb, bomb, like.
Yeah, and
So
I like
good
his
at golf.
I like his personality as well.
Yeah,
He's
chill
just, like,
guy,
chill,
just cool.
Yeah.
play golf.
Just
yeah,
a cool guy.
yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I
Just
do
a
like
chill
him.
guy. It's a shame we don't see more of that Brad in this internet invitation, do we? 'Cause it's mainly just Bob, Brian Bros.
I
Don't
think
really see much of Grant.
I think he just cleaned up both days.
But they showed at the end, didn't they, like a weird highlight thing? Like, oh yeah, because I think Bob was running through the matchups in like a
Yeah.
voiceover, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then they're like, and Brad Dolke, and there's loads of highlights, and apparently he just won his
cleaned
match by
up,
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Silly
remember.
good.
What
It's
it was
fucking
It'll
sick,
come
huh?
back to me. Yeah, no, there's some serious good golfers out there. That other lad you said shot like 6 under.
Roger Steele.
Roger Steele,
Yeah, I'd never heard of him, but
No, neither.
good golfer.
Billy knew him. He said he was just like, but he said he's not he's not a good golfer. He's
He
not
just had a good
he's
round,
not
apparently,
a-
didn't he?
creator because he's a good golfer. He's like influencer who plays golf kind of thing.
All right.
I think he just had a good round.
Yeah,
didn't he? Like,
yeah.
He just played really well.
Mm.
Just,
Can clearly play though. Like
yeah, if you can shoot
not a
6 under
chopper.
through 9.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Here's a like contentious. Well, we don't have any fucking Americans that listen to the podcast anyway. You just got to go back to the golf courses on this though. You have to. I
Yeah.
can't not say it.
Not
like,
a breath
I can't,
of wind.
I can't not talk about how you cannot play that Paynes Valley in easier conditions.
it does it. When
There was not a breath of wind.
when I think about the round I played yesterday in the wind and the
Mate.
rain and the mud, oh yeah,
Like,
it looks easy.
What was the handicap of that Roger Steele? He's not a scratch golfer then.
I
He's
have no
like
idea.
a,
No, he's probably
Yeah.
like single figure.
Yeah, I
clearly
got-
play.
yeah.
I
So
don't know.
single, say single figure golfer. What single figure golfer is just popping out for a 9 in England and shooting 6 under?
Yeah.
No one.
No one. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. That
But-
golf course every fairway looks 150 yards wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look long either. It's not like
Yeah, no.
obscenely long off the tees they're playing. The greens didn't look rapid when they were putting like
No,
super
no.
fast. And wherever you hit the ball, it stops on the green
On
spins.
that whole one, there were so many traces that looked like they're going out, and then it would go to
Yeah.
that second shot, they'd be in the fairway.
Oh,
I know.
just right side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
And there was not like if there was a flag, I honestly think it would just be flaccid.
Yeah.
I don't think the flag would even be
Yeah.
blowing.
What do you think your handicap would be if you played in America, like on Floridian golf courses, where it's like super wide, big greens? They've got the unlimited water, so the greens are always receptive, soft.
Probably probably scratch.
How many shots better? And 2-3 shots better.
Yeah, I reckon 3 or 4 better.
Yeah.
Well, like if Riggs is 4,
If he's
I
a
think
4
mate,
handicap,
I think it'd be more.
plus, mate.
No, but he probably is a 4
ridiculous.
handicap on the golf courses. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
lose
no,
a
he
ball,
probably
Will.
is. But if he's a 4, I'm a
Alright,
4.
so here's an example.
I'm officially I'm a 4 at the moment. And if he's a 4, I played.
here's a semi-example that I can try and compare it to, and without giving much away. So the course we played Thursday, I stood on every single tee box, thinking, "Well, I cannot lose this ball." So, but it ends up going down the middle, which means it will go in most fairways on every course. But because you have that mental of like, "Well, I just can't lose this ball," like, I'll just aim here, and if it doesn't cut, then I'll walk up and get it. And then lo and behold, you play better. Like we didn't really go like lights out. We just kept the ball in play a lot more, and it wasn't so many repercussions. But you maybe go and put that round on another course, it might be 4, 5, 6 shots
Yeah.
worse off, and then you put that into hot roll out.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Listen, I just think England, most English golf courses you play, bar the odd few, but it's definitely what we experience. People's handicaps are 85% of the time dictated. Obviously, this is a bit of a generalisation, but they're dictated by how well do people keep it in play off of the tee. Dictate someone's handicap.
Yeah, and
You lose golf-
chipping putting too.
Yeah, but you don't. It's not as catastrophic for some people. If you've got the chipping yips or like
Yeah.
I'm bad at putting, but if I couldn't get, we said this in the video, if I couldn't get off the tee, if you average losing 3 or 4 balls around, which people do, a lot of golfers do, and a lot of like 6, 7, 8 handicaps might average losing 2 or 3 balls
100%.
off of the tee. If you eliminate the chance of losing the ball off of a tee,
Yeah.
you're saving yourself a good 4 or 5 strokes
mate, every
every
time.
single round of golf.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. And I'd argue, I've got a friend who plays off 10. He'd never really lose it off the tee, but he can't chip or putt to save his life.
Yeah, but has he got the yips? I'm saying
No, he just shit. He doesn't practice. He's just shit at chipping and putting. So like he could be I say to him, just practice, but he doesn't want to practice.
But is that what makes him the 10 handicap? Is he what?
Definitely,
So is
definitely.
he always round the green chipping on for regulation?
Pretty much, yeah. He's not like flag shagging it. Like, he has the occasional, but it's just his chipping and putting. He can't.
Yeah.
And like, if he's not relatively close, he's free whacking most.
No, I get that. Like, we've got a friend Sam. I won't mind me saying, he's like, he can't chip. He's got chipping yips. Like, they're terrible. But
Yeah, he's not that bad.
no, like that's like really yippy. But I would say, get in the comments. Listen, I'm interested. Get in the comments and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I would say that most handicaps are made up of how well people get off the tee as like the overall, and then you've got how far they hit it, what their irons like, putting, chipping. But if you're someone who, I'd say a lot of golfers who play off your handicap, although we've said that yours should be a little bit lower. So a lot of 10, 11 handicaps would probably average losing 2 to 3 balls around.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's costing you at least 4 or 5 strokes.
whenever you watch, everyone who listens to this will watch Grant or Good or any of them channels, every single video that they post is in perfect condition.
Mm-hmm.
Sunny, shorts, polo. There's no like, I can aim this one left because
No.
the wind's coming across. Like they're playing in like
Yeah.
perfect weather every single time.
Yeah.
They ain't got to think about anything else.
Yeah.
It would be a good YouTube idea to go do like a
Home and away.
if you had not even a home and away, but like you could. How many courses do you have to play to get a handicap in England? Like how many rounds is it? If you was to start from like,
I think it's like 8 rounds.
You can do it in 3, but it's not like a proper
But it's
What is it?
It's 20 rounds and it takes your best 8.
but when does it start calculating like your?
after 3 you get
Yeah,
a
you just have to hand
handicap.
in
But it's
after
like it's a rough hand. Like your
Yeah.
old man obviously put in 3 rounds and it took like
So
one.
if you played 6 rounds, would it be relatively accurate?
Like, depends how you play.
I think 10 would be like.
Yeah. Fuck knows, I don't know.
I think 10 would be like a good.
10 would be a
Minimum,
good
yeah.
sample.
Yeah.
I just think it would be cool to play. Try and pick. Do they have slope in America?
Yeah.
Must
They
be,
do.
yeah.
They have slope rating.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to play 10 golf courses in the UK.
Yeah.
Get your handicap off of. You could do it from a varied slope range. You could play some easier ones. You could play some harder ones. Play them 10 rounds. Get your UK handicap. And if we had like an America trip and we was out there for say like 2-3 weeks or so,
Yeah.
when you filmed and we done 18-hole videos, you played and you got your 10 rounds on similar slopes and see what your handicap would be in England
Yeah.
to America. I'm certain it would be quite a few shots lower.
Oh, it
out
would
there.
be a couple out. Yeah,
It would
definitely. Yeah, yeah.
The thing that I think gets hard in America sometimes is when you play like the really good golf courses. Bigger greens can sometimes make it a lot harder, even though it's bigger to hit it. Sometimes you're better off being off the side of a green and chipping than like having like a 60-foot putt downhill if you miss it in the wrong spot. So that can obviously be difficult, but I just see it as so wide, perfect weather, greens are receptive.
The only thing I could compare it to really of like recent time for us, and we must have been worse at golf when we went to Morocco, for example. Apart from like one
Yeah.
round, there was no wind. It was pure sunshine. Everything was rolling out, but the greens were good because they kept the courses in really good condition.
Mhm.
And yet we played really, really good golf.
Yeah.
That wasn't like a coincidence. I would have been definitely worse at golf then. Like I
don't-
definitely would have been striking the ball worse.
I
than what
don't
do now.
even remember necessarily us playing good Westie.
No, that's what I mean. You
I
just.
can remember the day we landed, we went and played. I shot like 2 under on that first
Yeah.
9.
I remember like making the ball fucking. Like I would not been striking the ball even remotely close to how I do now. I remember making the ball zip around that
Yeah.
Jack Franklin course.
Tony Jacklin.
I remember making the ball rip and stuff
Yeah.
just because all you have to do is hit it on there.
Mm.
So
There might be some people who's played a lot of golf in America. You're gonna tell us we're completely wrong.
because they're
but-
longer and they're this.
Well, I
and
saw a
that.
video Good did the other day. It was Garrett, Sean, and Brad ran this new course they opened that was
Oh,
like
I've
a
seen it.
slope of 77, which is like really hard, and like they struggled to shoot 1 under, and like it clearly was really hard. So like they're not all easy, probably.
But is it hard just from yardage? Is it just fucking mega long?
I don't think so. The greens were like really
Undulated.
weird. Like they were hitting it like 30 yards left of the green, and it was like finishing by the flag. It was weird.
Mm.
I'd hate that. Fuck that. I like just hitting it at the flag and it just stops.
Are you looking forward to in the future when you come back on the channel?
No.
Do,
Yeah,
do
I
you
wanna
feel like
redeem
you want to
myself.
redeem yourself?
Yeah, I want to redeem myself. Yeah.
Do you think there's a videographer in the entire world on YouTube that you know of that could beat you if you were playing good?
How funny was that clip by the way when you was playing? We gave it the whole
God, I couldn't bring
the
that
whole
in.
thing and
Yeah.
then just shank.
Yeah.
Do you,
Mic up to your mouth as well.
do you think there's
whisper.
anyone like if you're playing your best golf? Do you think there's another videographer in the game of YouTube that could beat you?
There probably is. I don't
No, that we would know of. I'm not saying it must be someone. out
Are any
there.
of the FB boy videographers beating you at golf?
No, no.
The Jet
No.
might.
No. Jet, yeah.
The Jet.
No. When I'm playing good, like.
What about Jack Banks? Because I saw a lot of comments saying that Jack would beat you.
Jack can play, to be fair
Is
to
he
him.
like a
Jack
8
can-
or 10?
Yeah, you'll beat Jack.
Yeah, if I'm playing my
comfortably.
best golf, then
Yeah.
I beat an 8 handicap.
But Jack can play. Jack's
Yeah.
probably I'm not well versed on who does the videography for all of the channels, but as far as I'm aware, Jack's like the other lowest handicap that I
Yeah.
know of. I don't think Choosey's boys play. Or if
No.
they do, just
Yeah.
it's very, very casually.
I don't.
None
yeah,
of
I'm
Peter Finch. Oh, maybe. What's his name? Fuck.
Mitch.
Pete. No. You beat him. He's not very good. I think the one who
not. Kieran.
Kieran. I think
Okay.
Kieran's half decent at golf. He's like 7, 8 handicap, something like that.
I'd say probably would give you a match then.
Is Kieran off? I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure he's a
dunno.
single figure golfer.
None of the
But
American
you're better than him.
Yeah.
You just
On my
got
day.
to redeem yourself
I
and
haven't really
prove
been
it.
playing much, man. I haven't really been practicing.
So then you can have the
doing
comment of
anything.
being am I the best videographer on YouTube
Yeah, well, I
golf?
can't really say at the moment.
No.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
You're just a chill guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost a bit of like we said about the other day. I'm
You know why?
lost a bit of like
Fair
fire for
fucking
golf.
weather golfer. You
I'm
piece
not
of
though.
shit.
Like I remember playing on frozen greens last winter, and I was like out there every day. But I think I don't know. I'm just a bit tired and yeah, it's cold.
Tired from what?
I know I was quite ill last week,
Mm.
so I've just been in bed for like a week.
I wouldn't want to play Hadley all the time. I see why. You want to be joining. How far are you from Ingerborn, really? Because that might get you going again.
No, I fucking hate Ingerborn.
Try.
I hate Ingerborn.
I'd love to get
I've
the
never
American.
had a good time there.
No.
Never. It's weird.
How many
Weird.
times you played it?
I've played it once and I've been there like 5, 6 times,
Yeah.
and every time I say I hate it.
You find the passion now, though. You're not going to be back in the country until. So you fly tomorrow night, which will be the 2nd of November,
Yeah.
and you'll be back in the country on the 8th of December.
Oh, it's a long time.
Tell everyone about your flights, how you're getting to Arizona.
Okay, so I'm going Heathrow to Abu Dhabi tomorrow, Abu Dhabi to Melbourne, Melbourne to Cairns, and then I'm driving back down to Sydney, Sydney to Bangkok, and then was it Bangkok? That's like my own holiday, and then for work we're going. What is it? Bangkok,
It's
Taiwan.
Bangkok, Taiwan, Los Angeles, Arizona. It's 20.
Oh, it's not as bad. I thought there was another stop in there.
No, so what it used to be before, it was the same before, but it was Bangkok to Hong Kong to Dallas to
What's total travel time?
23 hours. But you only
How long are the layoffs?
You only lose 7 hours. So he'll travel for a day and he'll arrive in the same day, 7 hours later than when he took off.
I'm travelling,
Let me have a look.
and then I got to wake up and
Continental.
cook on the camcorder.
No, you got day off.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
he's flying in. He wanted to fly in a day later. So when we're climatising, he'll be there on the 30th night.
So I don't have a day off. Or do
Well,
I?
you would have if you'd have come a day before, but you've said to
Yeah.
Westy you didn't work on that day.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll double espresso.
You got like the night off, as in like you'll be going to bed. Yeah,
I'll just be.
yeah.
sleeping,
Let me see if I can find it.
Nah, it's cool. Like, I don't want to sound like out of touch when you're complaining about going to Arizona for work, but it'll be sick. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. It's cool. Like, cool opportunity.
Are you more excited about that or Icons?
Fuck. I love Thailand, so probably that.
More excited for Icons?
Ah, nah.
I'm
Equal.
more excited for Arizona. Man.
Haven't been to America in years.
And what a cool state to visit.
Arizona's sick, man.
Yeah.
I've never been, but it's just fucking so
Yeah.
like cowboy.
Max Homer was apparently on a YouTube channel the other day saying Arizona is the best state for. Like he said, there's not bad. I don't know what channels I was speaking to. I don't know who I was speaking to, and he was like, he said there's not a bad course out there. I tried looking at the ranking yesterday because we were looking for a bad ranked one. I was in bed looking, and all the pictures just look like. I got down to like 50. They're all piss take. So I had to YouTube it, and there's one that a lot of people have visited. It's like wow, wow, wow. There's like things hanging, like lady on a rocking chair,
Does it sound
like,
a bit?
playing 18 holes on 9.
With a bit of spitting tobacco.
Really? He wants a 9 holes. He ain't getting no 9 holes. It's 18 on nothing.
Boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool just being in the States. I think.
Yeah, I
it
think
will
so.
be. Yeah, weather's still like good that time of year. It's like 24, 25 apparently.
Yeah.
Got some fucking mega videos lined up.
Yeah.
Which
Bash
is
out loads.
Oh, it's
So
gonna
we
be
don't
so
have to.
good, man.
We can stay away from filming as much as
Oh,
possible
it's
in
gonna be
January.
so good. I can't wait.
Do a little bit in the evenings, gun range. Bring that M16, boy.
What gun you gonna shoot, Wilbur?
I like a Desert Eagle.
I'd love it. I'd like to try
Fuck me,
Desert Eagle.
your shoulder would dislocate.
Yeah, I know.
He'd have to stand behind you, like caressing you.
You'd have to press up against you to make sure you fall back.
And then we can go into the town, and they're big on Mexican food there as well.
Are they?
Yeah, like Mexican vendors and stuff. And apparently they're like local town is like a little toy town.
I think one of the videos that we do is like we all play each other 18-hole stroke plan. The loser has to ride a ball.
Oh, Bill on a ball.
We could do I've seen the four of us a 9-hole extravaganza.
Like Jackass, you know when they stand like
I know what you mean. Go in
roller
the ring.
skating in with Buffalo Head. Do that.
We could do a 9-hole like night golf,
Loser rides the ball.
some form of
I'd be
big
so
like, good
scared.
forfeit.
I'm so scared of bulls and cows, mate.
Or that, or
They
loser
just kill you if they
loser
want.
gets shot by a deagle.
Oh, sound, yeah.
No, you should
sign a waiver.
If we miss you, you'll be all right. But you got to stand at the end. We could get a sick forfeit going, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get Bill.
Yeah, get Bill up on a ball. I'd fucking love to do that. Wes, have you still got? Can you get up your Chat GPT search history?
GPT.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Oh,
I'm
that's
just
good.
not racist.
Chat GPT. What?
You didn't have to go. It's not made by China.
No, that's how Boris Johnson said it. Have you not seen that?
GPT.
He went Chat GPT.
No, Chat GPT. We were interested when we was filming. So we've got everyone who watches all of our golf videos. Our Break 150 series, right? We were just curious after the other day's filming. What is the actual odds of us being able to do this challenge? So Westy, to be fair to him, thought outside the box. Went on to Chat GPT, and this is what he come up with.
I'll skim over it. I won't like bore you all, but I'll keep the important stuff. So it basically says your friend Ash, I'll put our handicaps in. Blah blah. I've spoke to it a little bit. He has a 20% chance of playing at least 3 strokes better. So that's 1 in 5. You should be breaking par, which I'd say is actually probably not far off.
No, yeah.
And then it says I have a 15 to 20% chance of shooting 78 to 80, which probably
Can we
right.
just pause? I just want to interject on moments in this.
Yep.
That proves that you're not the handicap that you say you are.
Well, I haven't broke 80 in the UK, so I'd just say there's a 100% chance.
What did it say? It said as 11 handicap, you have about 15 to 20% chance
Of playing 3 strokes better.
And what did you shoot?
Well, I have no percent chance so far.
What did you shoot the other day?
81.
You shot 3 stroke better than your handicap.
No, but that's saying 3 strokes better than your expected score.
Because
I have to go. No, because
Will, man, turn your fucking.
that's
phone
Paul.
off. Yeah, that
And
is.
I know he's listening to this as well. So how weird's that? It's like Inception. Inception. I got to kind of breathe in, baby.
Yeah, but you. Anyway, go on, carry on.
So basically, both of you would have to have a good day where you shoot expected. You need da. So it says calculating the combined probability. So it says obviously Ash 20-25, me 15 to 25. Then it does like 20% divided by the 11 handicap and goes on and on and on. And then basically says we have a 4% chance of both of you playing well enough at the same time to get under 150. Then it says, so based on these typical performance ranges and assuming normal conditions, your chance of both shooting well enough to score under 150 strokes would be around 3 to 5%. Then obviously what influences this, course difficulty, conditions, etc., etc. Then it gives me loads of mad algebra, like when Alan from Hangover's like in the casino on number 1, you know, and he's winning and that, like mad algebra sums come up. And then it says, summary, with a 3% chance, so if working off the 3% of that per attempt, it will take about 146 attempts to have a 99% chance of shooting under 150. With the 5% chance of success, it would take about 90 attempts. Realistic view, 146 attempts is a lot, nearer 3 full seasons of golf if you play once a week. 90 attempts is more reasonable, but still quite a few rounds. So that assumes standard conditions every time. It doesn't take into account improvements, lucks, or other factors. So effectively, this is saying it would take about 146 attempts. Where in that 146 attempts, though, does it come at 13? Does it come at 122? Oh, well, we got a 3 to 5% chance of doing it.
Well, you should have just said that.
Well, I did.
Then if you put it into Chat GPT, if it's golf courses that we've never played before,
Yeah.
in winter conditions,
It keeps
in
going
this,
like,
it's
yeah.
just, what is the percentage chance? Do you think we'll ever do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. I think there'll be a day where you shoot like a 3 or 4 under, maybe.
Yeah, but then,
But then he
that
has to
day
then-
will come.
Yeah, and then you'll shoot like.
but then I'll shoot
and
like
you'll just
14
play-
over.
Well, you got no chance then. With that, actually, you got no chance.
No, but then there'll be a day where I go really well and I shoot 7 over, and Ash shoots 4 over, which is still a solid round, but it's not good enough to do the challenge. Because like we worked out the other day, me and Ash for 1, 2, and 3 episodes thought we had to shoot combined 7 over. Funny enough, we realised we need to shoot combined 5 over.
On a par 72.
If and when it finally happens, can we like do something to celebrate?
What do you want to do?
Right, I'll be fucking buzzing.
Like
Well, 'cause
champagne on the head.
I'm serious, because that episode was one of my favourite videos of recording in a long time, non-guest, just because of
The final stretch.
it's going to be so... And I actually will be nervous when we get towards...
Yeah.
And I think... do you think you'll be even more nervous? Say we're at it, hole 16, and we're like, right, you go to me, well, Wesley, you can have 2 bogeys, and I can... Let's say we're really on it. Say you've got a par 17, 18, and we're allowed to drop 2 shots. I would think the next 2 holes would be the most nerve-wracking things.
You would be shitting it.
You wouldn't. It's not. And again, we've said this before. It's not because I don't want to make 2 bogeys, because I do not want to be the one to let you down. On that, how bad did you feel on the par 3? Again, I won't give away. And then on that par 5, I didn't care about that. I just cared about you.
There were so many. I mean, we should have done it that video.
I think so. Yeah.
Not think like we should have done it that video. There was me on the front 9, me on the back 9 a couple moments, you a couple moments throughout the video. Like we should have done it, but you can.
We still might have done it.
Should have. Should have. Could have. Would have.
Oh, we still might have done it. It's
Four
a sick.
Brothers Ballers.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
What's the video currently? And we'll give you a live count. What's the brothers fucking YouTube?
I
poll
like
giving us?
And if you're new listening to us, like I said in the recent video, welcome from the Four Brothers channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love filming with them guys. They're one of my favourite channels to film with, just because they're aligned with us and they've got similar banter, and I just like them. I think they're funny guys.
54k. Thank you, brothers, for that. Hopefully we can get it to 100k. That was our goal with the video, to try and get it up to 100,000.
It's mad.
It's been a while since we've had 100k on the channel.
If I was them boys right now and I refresh and I go on our channel, I'd go, well, no one wants to watch James Madison or Gary Player.
Madders done alright. Madders was up to nearly 50.
Oh no, but these boys have got to be sitting there thinking,
No, I know.
fucking hell, Gary Player's won 9
I
majors.
suppose the thing is though, is that's their world.
Yeah,
It's the Four Brothers world.
Yeah.
So Madders has started putting out, to be fair,
Yeah.
Madders had like nearly 1 million view on his
yeah.
vlogs, but
Well, where are
Player
they?
He ain't YouTube.
Where are they when
They're
he's playing
football
golf?
fans, though, aren't they? They don't want to watch him play golf. Like the Four Brothers are the biggest creators in the UK. Like, and it's not even close.
Numerically,
when it comes to golf.
numerically that. Well, aside from when Jimmy goes on Golf Life, his views are 300 plus every single
Yeah,
time.
but the brothers get 300 as well. And it's not Jimmy, and they don't get 300 every time. It's very dependent on what guest he's playing.
Yeah.
They always get like upwards of 200,000. But the brothers, for
Everyone knows them.
mate, they are.
Everyone knows
They
them.
are the. I remember talking to, it was Paddy or one of them. It must have been a year ago, because their views have come on over the last year. Like on you,
Yeah.
they were always good, but they've come on. And I remember saying to him, like, it will not be long until you guys surpass Rick Shields, Peter Finch, and stuff. And you are, and they were like, no, we're a long way off of that. Honestly, I think that I can't remember when conversation must be within the last 12 months, and they have eclipsed them.
They're way bigger than.
Way bigger.
Everyone knows the four. Like everyone knows them.
Well, numerically, like
It's because
you
I think they
guys
cover
are.
all the platforms so like well. They do
Mm.
everything like. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I echo what you said as well. They're just a good bunch of lads.
They are good
They're
lads.
fun to play with. They've both got much better at golf as well, like massively improved in golf.
Yeah, and do you know what I think is good for them and works really well though is like Pete's by himself, so it's like he's stuck in like chasing his pro dream or doing this, and it's where good like come up trumps. There's just so many formats they can do. Let's do a 4v4. Let's do 1v1v1. Let's do doubles. Let's do scrambles. Let's do alternate shot. Let's do this major, that major. They're so good that they can cover everything. 4 of them. 1v1s, 2v2s, scrambles, 4-man scramble. It's so good. Like they're just, they've got so much they can do, which is good. It works well for them, clearly. So congratulations. Thanks for coming on, Ballers. And I still love that series dearly. I like a front tee scramble. So no pressure is there. It's just.
It's good. We've had a conversation though, like off camera. It's good for Ballers. Is good for the personalities and stuff like that. We're going to start definitely. There's going to be a lot more 18-hole stroke plays. There's going to be a lot more matches on the channel, rather than just we do get scramble heavy sometimes. Like with the Recordsman, that's great. Listen, Recordsman's great. I said to Will on the phone, Recordsman's great for us because it's a very repeatable series. We enjoy doing it. It's played at good venues, top 100 golf courses. Production levels usually we try to get quite high on there, and it's if you're playing well and you're scoring well and you have a chance, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the golf course is amazing, you play decent. Where Ecclesman like starts to lack a little bit is when we play not so great, and it starts to drag a little bit because we're not. It's a scramble and you're not shooting 5, 6. You need to go like 4, 5. It's 5, 6, 7 onwards deep.
Yeah.
For it to be.
I think we almost need to be playing well to then go. We're playing right at the minute. Should we run a record? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like it's probably like needs to be that time.
Yeah.
But then I also would like to go back to. It's annoying really because I'd love to go back to all the venues and do break 150s. Like I'll need to do a break 150 around Drunas.
Oh yeah.
I just love that place.
That would be good. We'd have a chance there.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
We'd have a chance there. I tell you where we wouldn't have a chance.
Burnham and Barrow.
West Cliffs.
Fuck that. I'm so glad I didn't play that place.
My life's mission is to get you back there on a windy day and to see what you shoot.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so desperate.
And I'll film you.
You gave me so many smirky remarks and laughs that day. I would just love to watch you play it.
I'd like to build a documentary about it, a bit of like 10 minutes before why we're going there.
Yeah, set the scene.
Film your 18 holes. Is this the best UK YouTube videographer? And then it goes into what you said and how you think you'd break 90 and stuff around there.
Then I'll just light it up.
Do you still think you break 90 off around there?
90? No, it's 100. The way I'm playing at the moment, no, I'm driving it good at the moment. Everything else is terrible.
Do you think you break 90 around there?
No. Off the backs?
Yeah.
No, 90.
See? He
He
does.
always has to go back to it.
probably
He does.
not.
You think you do. We'll get you back there.
If I played like I played yesterday, no.
No. But we'll get you back there.
Okay, mate.
But yeah, so I suppose it's just, well, brainstorming, just, again, we're back to that topic of like brainstorming people we can try and get on, or athletes that we can play against, or...
I just think Ballers is great for athletes, personalities. It's proven to be great. Look at the rugby boys. If you're playing them in a match, you don't get the moments that you got. You don't have that camaraderie. Fuck knows how we shot 18 under par with them. That is just a miracle how that happened. Everyone done what they needed to do at the right time for us to get that number. But Madders was amazing video at the Grove. That was amazing. Johnny and Cole at London Club. You're not going to get that style of like high energy, high fun team camaraderie. As soon as you get like golfers of a higher ability, I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
You have to switch it to competitive. Everyone has to try and beat each other, and that makes for better content. Because even if I won't give away stuff in Arizona, but the stuff we're doing in Arizona. So say I start the video going double bogey, bogey, double. You're still in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the format is still there. It still
We
works.
won't. Well,
like,
we can't now. Otherwise, people are going to clip the chat we had about the American golf courses.
Well, boys, as you always know, on this podcast, we have our GolfBidder Deals of the Week segment, which I would just like to run past you. So big shout out to GolfBidder for sponsoring this podcast. And we've both had a scour through the GolfBidder website. And I've got a really solid one this week for you. I've got a good one. I'm going to save mine till last because mine's a bit of a Piella Resistance piece. And I've tried it, I've used it, and I fucking loved it. But I'm going to let you take the floor first of all on the GolfBidder pick of the week.
Right, so I did have a little scowl, and I was having a look at... First, I'd try and decide what club I'm going to go for, but I went for an iron set. I was looking at package sets, and I thought, well, no, because the majority of you that listen aren't beginners, you already play. So I went for a set of irons I've had before, and they're Mizuno JPX 923s. Pretty good club, pretty forgiving, friendly. 7 out of 10 head condition on GolfBidder, which to me, again, on GolfBidder is probably about an 8.5 real time. 5 to pitching wedge, so an entire set, right-handed, steel, stiff as well. So I would say most are in stiff. 550 quid.
What are they, is that the ones you had?
I had 923 JPX forged, yeah.
Them ones.
I'm pretty certain I had them. That was like the first set. JPX 923 forged.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. It might be.
First ever set. I think that was the first set at Mizuno I ever got fit into.
How much that for?
550 or 560. I think that's pretty good.
That's good.
Four to pitch?
5. But I think
There'll
like
be 4 to pitch options on there though for an extra little bit.
7 out of 10 is 8. I think is 8.5.
They always do that. Like,
I think it's just to protect.
I always buy
bit.
second-hand clubs, and it's like average or good. You get them, brand new.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. We always say 7 out of 10. I think it's 8.5.
Yeah, it's always way better. Yeah.
Also, as well, before I get onto mine, GolfBidder actually have got a limited time offer on at the moment, and they are offering extra 20% on trade-ins of your golf club. So if you're thinking of getting a new set of irons and you want to get rid of your old set, they're giving you 20% more value on your trade-ins at the moment. On top of that, if you was to get those irons and take them, you also have the 60-day money-back guarantee. Take them away, try them, use them. If you don't like them, you can give them back and get your money back. There are obviously some T's and C's applying to that. Obviously, they're not damaged or not overly used or anything like that, but definitely capitalise on that, boys, if you want to. My one is the TaylorMade TP Reserve. You can either get the B29 or the B13 versions because they're just the hosels that I like on the necks the most. This one...
Look at Will. So you're such a little club. Like, you love it, don't you?
Yeah.
TaylorMade TP Reserver.
You like that?
Like little answer. Yeah,
B29 putter. It is
That's nice.
so soft off of the face. It's the most simplistic design. You've just got the tiny little R on the back of it. From looking at it from the front and the back, you wouldn't actually know it's a TaylorMade putter because I don't think TaylorMade make the greatest blade-looking putters. They're usually a little bit funky.
Remember that one Tommy had with the weird hosel that was like
It goes back in on
like
it.
a triangle. Or
Yeah. They're not renowned for their blade ones, but these reserve putters, the B13 and the B29. I think I had the B13. It was when we done the GolfBidder video over at Ingerborn. I had the TaylorMade putter in the bag. It is so pure, and you can pick it up for second hand. It's £250 new. You can get it for 180 quid, so 70 quid off, nearly 33% ish off of the price of it.
Talking about clubs, some heat coming from the boys.
Yeah,
Bobby P and the crew, and well, shout out Caleb. We met one of the guys who's responsible for the heat coming through from yours truly, PXG. Exciting
it was
times.
a cool day, that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was made cooler with Caleb being there and actually being able to talk to like the guy who makes the golf club.
That doesn't really like you're massively into that, and I'm slowly getting into like numbers and the tech and stuff, starting to broaden it a little bit when it comes to golf, rather than be such a like caveman towards it. But you wouldn't think it would be that interesting speaking to a club designer, but it was like hella interesting. I could have sat there for hours and hours and hours. So we're going to try and do something cool with that, so you guys can sort of experience that. But I don't know, like every week I spend PXG, I don't need to say it, I actually love being affiliated with them boys. It's like Jake and Will on the team like help massively with a part of that, and we both always go on about it. But like,
That Will, fit or Will, by the way.
Yeah, I love it, man.
They're a good bunch. They've got their new release of their woods. They've got woods and irons coming out. We can talk about them, we just can't really talk about any of the technology or anything because there's an embargo on them. I believe they're out at the start of December, and the irons might be out in the beginning of next year. I think I haven't got that the wrong way around. Woods are December, irons maybe early January. We've got both. We've been fitted to both. Westy has gone. One of the drivers, the Lightning version, is actually a 10k version now as well, which was obviously music to our fucking ears, being pre G430 10k users ourselves. So yeah, went down to PXG London South. We actually went back there and had a bit of a lock-in, didn't we?
For like 7 hours with Will. Yeah.
It was like a media day when we went. So like, you get given a very small allotted period. It's more quantity over quality at that stage, and rightly so. They have loads of creators going down there who do reviews. They have golf magazines. They have golf websites. So you get given like an hour slot with Will or fitter, or they've got a few new fitters down there. And then we had a little bit of time with Caleb after. So we went down there to like be a part of that, if you like, but then wanted to go back and really like dig into all of the new stuff. And we was down there for like 6 hours or something with Will.
Yeah. Well, we started with wedges, tick. Next one in the bay, tick. Like just checking. He was happy with like the spin, the angle, the like everything, distance, the like every single tweak. And then you tick the box, and we pull out iron, woods, driving iron, driver, and then obviously tinkered with the new stuff just to make sure before we put the order in that everything was correct. So we've nearly got an entire new bag.
Pretty much, yeah. The irons might be like a split set for both of us. I love the irons that we've got now, the 0317 CBs. So it might be a bit of like a split between the pair of us. But the woods, what I like about the woods this year, boys, compared to what PXG had in the Black Ops range, the Lightning heads have got 4 heads now. One of them probably won't get used by many, but you have like the Tour version, standard version. Now you've got the 10k version, and obviously PXG have like the light version as well, which I think like old men swing into and stuff. But on the fairways, they only had in the Black Ops range, they only had like 1 head model in the fairways. Now there is 2 head models in both and 3 in one other, depending on what loft you want to get it in. And they're like different shapes, different profiles, so more people are going to be more easily fit into these woods. And the numbers that we see, Westies went into the 10k, I've gone into the new light head. We've both got the new fairways in the bag. There's a new driving iron, which I was actually getting slightly better numbers than what I was getting in the previous driving iron, which is like the GOAT Club in my bag, which is like cool to have. So we've got all of the new gear, but we've got full reviews. We've got chats with Caleb, like Westy said, coming out, where he actually talks in detail about the process of making them. It's hard in review sometimes when you're trying to explain what's new in these clubs, because we just get sent literally a media sell sheet of it's got twist face carbon we don't know what that fucking means.
Well, and we actually think you're not blagging, but we just think it's a bit of a company spiel.
Yeah,
it's better if the man behind the notes explains the notes.
100%. Yeah.
Elaboration.
Yeah, he can go into exactly. But yeah, so hopefully the reviews will be like insightful, as well as getting to see all of the new goodies coming from PXG. So excited to get them out onto the channel in the coming weeks. And then also coming out, which will nearly finish the podcast on, also coming out, we have Golf Supply Golf Club's Apparel Autumn-Winter collection that we are currently working on as we speak. So haven't got like a confirmed layout of exactly what will be coming, but you can expect some hats, some jackets, some jumpers, some hoodies, some tracksuit pants like track pants, potentially some snoods, like all of your winter essentials stuff that we're working on at the moment. Hopefully will be out within the next month or so. We're just still sort of going through the whole design and sampling process as we speak now, but there's some like really, really fucking, well,
simplistic cool stuff.
Different vibe to the summary. So like the first collection that we brought out, there was like 3 very different collections there, and it was bit more merchy, a bit more like to get it out there, and more aimed at like obviously the Golf Supply Golf Club members and those guys that buy it. Starting with this autumn winter collection, it's going to start to look a little bit more packaged up like a brand rather than a YouTube channel that offers apparel.
I'll tell you one thing, talking about the Golf Supply Golf Club, and the link is always in the description. It's our own virtual golf club, if you will, but we meet up a lot. We met up at a sim the other day. We just was in Wales with 100 of them. Got our first overseas trip, which is actually not on any social media, because if you're not in the Golf Supply Golf Club, you won't see it. We're going to Lacala for 2 nights, 3 rounds, competition, buggies, all the good stuff included, bed, breakfast, blah, blah, blah. The details for that are in our golf club. We have very, very, very limited spots left available.
Was it like 8 or something? 8 spots?
Yeah, and we had another sign up today. I spoke to Matt P, so shout out Matt, Frankie Kokoza. So we've got a few, very small handful left for our first overseas trip. So it's going to be more niche. It's going to be more intimate. We've got a long period of time together. We'll go out at least one night, probably on the Saturday. If you do want to get involved in that trip, we had one lad who was in a reel recently that Ash bumped into, Brad. I fucking love people that are game like this, right?
Brad Irvine.
Ash bumps into him at the range. He ends up being on a reel. He joined the golf club that night and went, "Hi, new here. Just saw the Spain stuff. That looks good." And then sent his confirmation. And then on the Sunday, I try and get together with a few lads and do like a swindle at Ingerborn. He just texted and said, "Yeah, I'm in Chelmsford. I'll come play." Just turn up that Sunday.
He's a boy.
And all within a week.
Yeah.
And he's coming to Spain.
No, it's GSGC for life.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. So if you ever bump into me in the range, good things can happen.
Yeah.
Good things can come from
Now
that.
he's coming to Spain with, at the minute, 20 other blokes.
It's life-changing. It really is life-changing.
It's mental.
It'll be a cool trip. If you're interested in
Will be
it, listen,
sick.
you don't have to be a Golf Supply Golf Club member to come at this point. It's probably going to sell out within the club. So if you are interested in coming to it, either join the golf club and then you are definitely in. Send us a message on Instagram. If there's still spaces available at that point, you potentially can come, because we've got a quota of numbers here. We're going to bring 30 blokes out there. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't want any more than that, any less. It's going to be 6 or whatever the math is, 6 or 5 4 balls going out. 6 in it.
There's
Seven
6 a
four
minute, but
balls.
we want it at 7 really, and it's
Yeah.
there's a small handful. There's less than 10 spots left anyway.
It's 2 nights, 3 rounds of golf, buggies included, transfers included, bed and breakfast. Lacala's 3 very, very, very high quality golf courses in a lovely part of Spain.
And a night out.
A night out in Marbella, 20 minutes out
With Will?
from there with William. So if you're interested in, the link is in the description to this podcast if you want to come over on that. Like we said, there's very limited spaces available, and it will just be like a proper
Just
tournament,
intimate golf.
tournament with the Golf Supply Golf Club boys. So that would be good. Wilbur, you got anything else to add?
Not really, no.
It's
No?
mad. Tomorrow night you've gone and
I
you
know.
don't come back to the country for 5 weeks.
I know, it's going to be unbelievable.
I'll
And
tell
then
you what, when you do come back to the country, boy, you've got some work to do.
that's why I said that laptop's got to be on the flight with you now. That's why we come here today.
I know, we had a productive day today.
Did you learn today?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
But I'll say it on the podcast, you're full-time GS
I
now.
know that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah, no.
like working all the time.
Yeah,
I've
but
got so much time. I'm just
do you know
sat
what
there
I
doing
just
nothing.
want from you? This is what
Oh,
this is
God.
what I only this
Tell
is
him.
what I want
Tell
from
him.
you, yeah? And like this is what I crave.
No, listen,
Is-
don't be out of order.
I didn't say anything.
This is your job now, yeah?
Yes.
The golf supply.
Yeah.
I want us all. Hopefully, you have the same common goal. We want to grow the channel. We want it to get bigger. This sort of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But have pride in the work that you do. Like when you do it, like look at a video that's already gone out. And like, is the drone footage better than this? Does it look better than this?
Yeah.
What could I do? Try and maybe learn new things. Go on YouTube.
I watch ballers and
Or,
the drone
I'll tell you
was
what
way
is
better.
good.
I
ways to
learn
tracking.
from
Like
that.
I want you to like be messaging me going, what do you think about this, Ash? Like I've tried this on. How do you think this looks? Blah blah blah. Like this is your job now. This is what you get paid to do. Monday to whatever it is, Monday to Friday, whatever it is. Just lock in, load in, and like improve the channel. That is all I ask. When you go to shoots, me and Wesley say that all the time. 4 hours of your best work. That is all I ask for. 4 hours, and then you go home and you don't hear from me. I don't speak to you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do.
Get your phone up. Go on.
Okay, but for example,
I like it. I
you
like-
have
I
been
like-
watching the Internet Invitational, and they're like, listen, production, the golf isn't what it's all set around, but there probably is some bits, maybe, it might be not. You look at it and go, that's quite cool. Wonder how we do
I
that.
like the Dunkin' Donut drive-through on the tee. That was cool.
Oh, we can't fucking do shit like
yeah,
that. Can
we-
we?
I
Like,
mean,
I'm saying like, you watch golf content.
he doesn't
like,
really.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so like if you see things that you think, oh, we haven't done that in our videos, and you like it, then make a note of it. Send it over, boys. What do you think of this? How can we implement this into our channel? I know I'm a perfectionist freak when it comes to like wanting our videos to be this immaculately polished thing, but ultimately that's who you work for.
Yeah.
So like, I just want you to be not just go, oh, now I'm full time. All I've got to do is just like rough cut this video and send it over to Ash. Like, no, the point is we pay that because you're going to try and improve the business. You know.
So
And 10 grand a month, and it's a lot of money to
I
be
know it
putting out
is.
on you.
Yeah.
No, but we joke about it, but you know, we've got Bill who comes and helps us out and whatnot with our shoots. But like, ultimately, we're the three full timers. Like,
Yeah.
this is it. Do you know what I
It
mean?
is.
And we obviously want to make the team bigger, full time bigger. Like, I'd love to have Bill like full time, and everyone. I mean, Lindsay. Oh,
I'm excited for 2026.
but let's fucking.
Let's
this
fucking
year.
bark off. We all in, boys, on this.
Yeah.
We fucking all in. West on 3 GS. 1, 2, 3 GS.
Oh, I thought you were gonna not do it.
No, I will. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
GS.
See you in the next video, everyone. Bye.